everybody. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. How's it going? Oh, I didn't even get my stuff ready. Have they said when this holiday minis are going on sale? Sugar. They should start. Okay, that's fine. When are they gonna go on sale? I actually don't know the exact date of the 12 days. I think I heard something about the 3rd of December. I think it was the 3rd of December, but I could be wrong. But that's when the 12 days start. The new promo should start. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Oh, this is gonna be jarring a little bit for you. Sorry about the camera shake. Soon. Yeah, soon. Interesting. I don't know if I... Look at that. I might need to sand this down before I paint it. I can see all the striations and stuff. But I don't know if this is what I'm going to be painting today on stream, but I will paint this eventually. Everything is always soon. Yes. I don't know the exact date, but it is coming up on the end of the month, so. How is the music on the stream? I guess let me pull up the stream. I'm curious to see how it sounds. I want the music to be kind of in the background. All right. Hold on. Little loud? Okay. There we go. You're not Rhonda Bender. I am not. Rhonda was not feeling well today. Right there? All right, cool. It's hard for me to hear. I want to be able to hear the music in my ears in the background while we just have soft music in the background. And it's hard for me to adjust that on the fly. Let me get my microphone set up. There we go. I cannot provide you with cats. I'm sorry. I cannot provide you with cats. I'm sorry. All right. I'm just checking the audio there. I did think about what I was going to be painting, and I thought about painting this, but this is a little side project for me. But I'm painting this to be a coaster for my brothers and myself. I printed out a bunch of these little panels, and I'm gonna put resin on the top once it's painted to make little coasters for all of us. But this is from our favorite game as kids, and I still play it. I have reference photos actually. It's in my photos. There we go. The resolution's not that great. Let me pull it up real quick. Here it is. So this is it. I need to get a better high resolution color of this, but this would be the colors, I guess. This is the flag. It's a flag of a nation, and so this is the kind of depiction of its flag in the game, and I think it's quite doable. That's screaming Ritterlich blue, because it looks like there's a dark blue in the center circle, and then the gear. I don't have the telestrator on this because I'm using the iPad, but the outer gear is a little bit darker, or no, lighter. There's a really bright white, bluish, sky blue in the inner circle there. Glaze Ritterlich. Yeah. It has this random green and like green and yellow on the bottom there, if you can see it, and on the top. just random like light. And this weird orangish, darkish tangerine color on the sides with the yellow squares in the corner. Yeah, so I'll paint this eventually. Yeah, so I have a bunch of these. And this is just one of the flags. There's 2 others that I will probably try to paint as well. But yeah, that white is really bright. The white on the outside of the gear and on the inside of the smokestacks, it's omega bright. Interesting. But I might give it a go at some point. No idea what we're going to be doing today, but I just wanted to test the music today. So Rhonda wasn't feeling well. And yeah, she just wasn't feeling well. So I told her, I was like, you know what? I might stream this afternoon. I had a tour this morning. So I gave a tour and then I took a lunch and then I'm here. So I figured I would stream for a little while and keep trying out these brushes that Michael wanted me to try. You know what? I have Kara's book of secrets open, and oh, I lost it. Kara's book of secrets. And I found a page that says go to Reaper colors. And she said, so I'm looking through there, and I'm trying to find an orange that I think I might try. I think I'm gonna retry. Let's finish up this guy. I kind of want to try orange pants. Actually, since Kara's here, what would go good with this? Where's my color wheel? Let's see, purple. I have purple and gold, which are kind of primary complementary. Yeah, orange. Orange would be good. Like an orange. So, you know what? I'm gonna get another iPad real quick. 1 second. I like having this music in the background in my ears. It makes it feel not so quiet in here. Also, Kara, I don't know if you noticed this, but when we were playing D&D this weekend, I had your book of secrets open and I was reading certain sections. It would pair with a dark purple and then maybe another color, like the green or blue. Okay. Let me get my iPad set up here. Okay. So now I can do this. All right. So we have a purple and gold, like a dark purple. A dark purple, and then another color like green or blue, because they're all on this side of the circle. You said a dark purple. A dark purple. Okay. I think I'm trying to see if I like the blue or the green better. It's a tough call. What should I prime it? Burgundy? No. Oops, wrong brush. Not if you're doing cools. Okay. the brushes for this? Kraken ink. Kraken. 9507. Do I even have that color? I don't have Kraken ink in here. Let's see. Purple. Yeah. Gem purple, maybe? 9473. Gem purple. Whatever is deep and slightly cool. Whatever is deep and slightly cool. So I have Witchcraft, Twilight, Gem. What purples do we have in the new colors? Witchlight Violet and Mystic Purple. Carries. So I need to find carries. Let me see if I have it. I think I might have it. Hold on. I just saved a photo of these in painted minis. I just saved a photo of this guy. Is this the one that CMC did? Yeah, it might be, actually. You know what? I kind of want to copy this. This one. Is it this one? Try a Witchlight. And then pair it with Royal. Okay. Okay, this was Carrie's. I can try to copy that. I like the texture on the jacket. Oh, I didn't even see the bottom part of the vest peeking out. I need to do that. So she did a dark purple and then did the orange and then highlighted the other purple to make it a little bit brighter. But she did the orange over the dark purple. Nice. I think thin stripes of a light pale blue would look nice. You can do them even or uneven. Big purple, small blue. Okay. So her orange, is that what you're saying? Is the orange or slightly... Here, let me pull up a Telestrator. So the orange are slightly smaller than the purple. So the purple are thicker, and then the orange are thinner. So do a Witchlight. Do a Witchlight, and then you said pale blue. Mystic pair it with a Royal +1 as a midtone. What blue? A light blue? You said a light blue? Light pale blue. Okay. Light pale blue. Blue. Let's do this base coat first. Ritterlich Marine Teal. Alright. Alright. I don't think I'm going to use a brush holder today. We'll see how it goes. I might not. Hold on. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Not this bad boy. So your stripes looks consistent across the figure. It will bunch slightly near the knee. There's also some cheating and angling that needs to be worked out so your stripes don't look oddly symmetrical. Okay. Let me make sure I'm in frame. I changed the camera position slightly, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to get used to, I think, today. We shall see. Also, how's the music? I know that you guys said it was good when I changed the volume. The music is different in my ears and what's actually coming out on stream. So, as long as it's like slightly in the background and you can still hear me. All right. While we let that dry, let's look for these colors. Ritterlich Marine Teal. All right. Ritter. 9115. 9115. Copper verdigris, and what was the last one? Marine teal. Marine. Marine. 9077. Okay. I grabbed a brilliant blue as well, just in case. When I paint stripes, I do the entire fabric in one go. I'll often start somewhere near the middle of one leg, stretch out the width of a line, then repeat that width, following the path of the leg to guide the stripe. Then the next, then the next. Do this all the way through and it will look naturalist. Let me pull up my reference again. Nice. When I paint, so I do the entire fabric in one go. You don't need the brilliant blue. Okay. Do a swatch of marine teal somewhere off the mini, then glaze vertical over it. Do a swatch of marine teal somewhere. Okay. I'll do it on... I'll do it on this. How about this? This isn't white, but... What do you think about playing against unpainted models? I've seen so many people having issues with this. Playing against... Oh. Playing against, like, people that have their armies and stuff, like, unpainted? I don't mind it. Just let people have fun. Like, I understand that painting is a part of it, especially the tournament part, but... Yeah, it's... You know, you also want people to play your game. I don't know. I think it's a little dumb. All right, so when I do my lines, I need to find the width and apply that same amount of pressure all the way down like this. You see, but I started thin and got thicker, so I just need to like stay consistent with the line. So like when you're doing the strip, like consistent stripe all the way down. Yeah, I've seen Anne when she does her stripes, she starts like with a single, like really thin line, and then she'll go back over it to kind of thicken it up like this, and she'll just get thicker and thicker, like stretching that line out. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. I feel a little bit more confident that way. I think. All right, I'm gonna wait for this to dry. And then do a glaze over it of ReaperJon blue. ReaperJon blue. All right, that's pretty close there. I'm not gonna wait for that to dry. Put too much paint down. All right, so make a. You said make a glaze of ReaperJon blue. Like that. Now, whenever I do this on the actual model, you don't want to go over the line, right? So you would want to just do the glaze like over the line like this. You don't want it to kind of bleed off. To darken the line. You can make shadow gradients that way. Build layers of it on the bottom of the line, lower and lower as you descend to the knee. Like that. You can make shadow gradients that way. Or would you do, are you saying like if, let's say this is the top of the model up here, are you saying do it like you start up here and you, so it's brighter up here and then darker like that? Instead of doing the whole thing evenly? This is still wet. So I'm not even going to try that. So thin marine teal lines down the leg, and then go back and glaze them, or yeah, glaze them up. Dry, and then another line lower. I'm gonna send you a pic of my stripes in 2 minutes. Okay, so this is dry. Yep, dry, and then another line lower. Okay, so you do another wash, like you starting here and go down this way towards the bottom, and let it dry, and then do another one, keep going lower and lower. Yep, and you get a beautiful deep blue to teal. And so I'm just doing the light blue lines over the top of the purple, and then the purple I'm going to highlight later once this is kind of all done with the blue. And this line needs to be thinner. The light blue line needs to be thinner. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to try to copy the path of her lines as best I can. Part of me wants to Black Knight liner first. Sorry. I am getting used to this new camera angle. So. Yep, you can rotate the mini to get the brush to follow the path of the anatomy. Yeah, I'm looking at her picture, and I'm trying to copy the lines. I see that there's going to be a line that starts just on the other side of this little curve here, and it's going to go this direction towards the knee. Like that. It's going to go that direction. And then there's one just past the belt, following this part of the leg, like that. And then the two that are in the middle, they start like right here, and then they go. It follows this path, and then curves down, and this one follows the inside and goes over this little hump. over this little hump right here. So I'm going to try my best to follow the path that she has on her model. I think you sent me a Discord message, Karen. Or no? Yeah, you did. Oh, I see. I sent you one of my pants on a Carnival Master. I actually did my usual dark to light, with light only applied in target areas. I left some of the striped edge unpainted to make it look like refined lines. Mm-hmm. And then I see you highlighted the bottom. So, hold on. I'm refreshing my Telestrator. There's highlights right here, across this bottom. Highlight up here. Some bright highlights up at the very top. It's lighter up here. Obviously dark in the middle. It looks like you almost... Did you do like a shadow on the... whatever this burgundy red color is? It looks like it's like darker. It looks like you had like a line. Mm-hmm. All right. Light blue. This one. Hold on. I gotta go back to... Okay, I can do this. There's that one. And then just past the belt towards this knee, and then wraps around down. It looks like a Boo Berry, Captain Crunch. Looks like a Halloween cereal colors. You know, the lines in a row, you might get an uneven wrap. this line is just on the other side of this, and it goes like down. You know what? I'm going to do the middle one. Immense focus. Ooh. That's been Kara Yap time. This marine teal looks, it's acting weird on the palette for some reason, for me. I do like it a lot more than the first try. These might be too close together. Like this line might, I might have should have started it a little bit lower. Like further away from this. But like these look pretty close together. Like the purple's not thicker. Like the purple lines are thicker on this side than they are on this side. Like these look too close together. Lines can always be cleaned. Yeah. So what should I do here? Go back and make the purple bigger. Just a little. I probably did too much right there. I'll go back and clean that up. I did too much on that purple on that knee. I'll have to wait for that to dry, but I'll clean it up. I'm gonna wait for that to dry up before I fix it. Yeah, it looks off. These look way closer together than these stripes. I'll go back and paint over that. I forgot what purples and stuff I did for... I think I did these purples. Mystic and Violet. I forgot what colors I did the best, to be honest with you. I honestly forgot what color the vest was. That I made it. Okay. I'm much happier with that. Now I need to Should I glaze now? I glaze the blue. And when I glaze this blue, I'm trying to only touch the light blue, not the purple, obviously. Because I'm going to have to go back and shadow and lighten up this purple where the light is. Starting halfway down the leg with your glaze. Okay, starting halfway down the leg. Okay. Let's try this bad boy. Then just a tiny bit under the shadow of your vest. I accidentally started at the top on that one. How do I build darker with a glaze? Do you just do it with less water? Like, you less glaze it, I guess? So it's just less glaze. So down here it's really watered down. So for like building darker, I would need to go up here. So just keep glazing. So just keep using the same amount. Just keep applying it over the top of where I want it to be darker. Okay. Right. I like it. I'm starting to come around to it. Look at me, I'm learning. Second try on stripes is better than the first try. That looks quite nice. Now, I think I need to glaze up here a little bit. Just underneath this belt, because this is like a... Oops, sorry. I touched my purple there. I didn't mean to go that far up. Just because there's like a shadow like underneath that. Thinner shadow than that. Itty bitty. Picture Inception, Leonardo. Whenever you think you've got thinner shadow than that. Itty bitty. Yeah. I'm blending, baby. See, like, this is too dark to me. Like, there's a little section right here when I'm looking up close. That's a little too dark, so I need to glaze that up. All right, so now for the purple. What would you do with that? Copper? You saying the highlight should be copper? Verdigris? The highlight of the pants? I need to go get some of those. So Bonita is testing some new agitators in some of the new bottles of paints. So I need to go grab some. 9023. So I highlighted kind of where I thought the light would be. I need to glaze over these, right? With which color? The marine teal or the Ritterlich? Yeah, I just built in more Ritterlich in your shadow. Marine teal up to your midtone. And then try copper verdigris into your highlight. Oh, my highlights are all messy. Like this, I put copper verdigris and that was a bad idea. I really messed that. I messed that one up. I messed up my lighting. It looked good for a second when I was glazing the shadow, the Ritterlich. It looked good to me. And then I tried to do highlight, and now I really biffed it. It's really blorfed there. It's okay, Kara. It's fine. I'll get there eventually. I did feel really good about the Ritterlich glazing. And then I tried to touch it up and it didn't go so well. There we go. Alright, where's my black night liner? Okay, so I'm going to mix some of my black night liner with this purple. really light touch. Really light touch. There we go. Hey, Copperhand. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome in. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing better. Actually, I put pink, but that ain't half bad. Okay. I see. So you want me to put copper verdigris at the top of the leg and glaze that direction. So like you would like, you're telling me to do like up here, blue, like up at the very top, and then so bright. You want me to go bright to dark. But light being up top makes more sense for learning. Okay. Kind of like this, almost. I feel like that's too bright up at the top, is it not? Like up here? Yeah, I'm just trying to get the gradient to come back. Yeah. All right. I need to do the purple. Thanks, Roger. Second attempt. Feeling a little bit better. All right, for the purple, you said Imperial with Nightshade. I see where you marked. So let's do Imperial. But this is Witchlight Violet, which is darker. Or did you say with a touch of night? No, this is darker. So why would I do this as a highlight color? Because this is base coated in Witchlight. But Witchlight's brighter. Yeah, Witchlight. Witchlight's quite dark. Weird. No Witchlight would be midtone. Imperial Shadow. So this purple is Witchlight. Royal Purple, then Amethyst. Royal Purple. Royal. 240. Yeah. Royal. And then Amethyst. Did I grab Amethyst? I didn't. So this is Royal. This is Amethyst. And then I used Witchlight, I think, to base coat. Yeah. Wait, why does that look so weird? Royal Purple might be good too. Imperial Witchlight, Royal Amethyst. Royal Amethyst, and then Imperial to Witchlight. Imperial looks dark to me. Imperial is quite dark. I don't think I have it on the palette though. Yeah, it's dark. Mm-hmm. Oh, the stripes still look a little off. I don't know what it is. Something about this up here is bothering me. This is so much brighter than everything else. So amethyst like up here. Yeah, I was trying to wet blend here because I figured that it's easier to get gradients that way for me, maybe. But if I have this, I don't know. How's that? It's getting there. I think, do I need to copper verdigris right here in the middle to make it really bright right there? To keep it in line with the pattern? Copper verdigris and marine teal. Okay, that looks better to my eye. Like, that looks better already to my eye. This is still a little too bright though. And if you're ever afraid your stripes aren't clean, just clean them up with one stroke. Yeah. What was the gold triad again? You know what? I have it over here. I had it already out. Orange, brown, blonde hair. No, burgundy wine, orange, brown, blonde hair. This was your gold triad, right? Kind of. I used a little bit too much paint again today. I didn't repeat my mantra about using less paint, but that's okay. By removing the peak verdigris in the middle of the leg, the darker bit you did in the inside of the crotch is flattish again. So knock this down a little bit. Is that what you mean? Hold on. By removing the peak verdigris in the middle of the leg, the darker bit you did on the inside of the crotch is flattish again. Oh, you mean by removing the peak verdigris in the middle leg, right here. By removing this, it made this flat. So I need to just do straight copper verdigris again. Just on the tips up here. Oh, sorry. Didn't realize I was not in frame. There's more of a curve. You talking about this right here? Or this? The middle crotch or the middle leg? I think you're talking about the crotch, where it's like dark right here, and then because of the fold, and then it gets bright again up here. Alright, I need to finish this purple, I think. Or did I? I'm glazing. I'm doing the same thing I did with Ritterlich on the purple. I'm just glazing the darker color down. So these three colors are my pants. The purple. It looks way crazy on that screen. Like this is the colors don't really match on the screen. I might need to go a little bit brighter with a glaze, like up top. In Carrie Michael Cosby's version, she made the belt like there's like a cloth behind the belt, green with this sash, and I think the green worked really well with the orange, but I think mine might be red, like a brighter red, to kind of help break up the blue and the purple. Let me look at my color wheel. So I have blue and purple. Oh, the iPad died. Rip. This one did. I need like a... There was no red in the 12. So I guess could I just base coat it with burgundy? The sash, and then build it up from there with whatever brightness. Yep. I feel like burgundy is a good base coat for red. Am I wrong? It's because it almost looks red to me. It has probably some red in it. I'm just gonna base coat this whole middle section with burgundy. Even the belt, because I can just go back over that. Hey, Lexi. Hey, how's it going? We're just, normally Rhonda's supposed to be on today, but she's not feeling well. So after lunch, I kind of decided to sit down, and I attempted my first attempt at stripes a couple weeks ago, and I wasn't pleased with it. So my friend Kara in chat, who is a phenomenal painter, was giving me tips, and I was looking at references, trying to replicate it, because I am a visual learner, so I need to copy. There we go. Also, look at this. I got the Bastock coaster printed out, so I was gonna paint this bad boy. Yeah, stayed for the beard. That's right. So I'm probably gonna be painting these at some point. It's just I looked up reference photos for all of the like the actual flag colors, and the Bastock flag colors are actually pretty wonky. So they're pretty wonky. I need candlelight yellow. Kara, what color is candlelight? Quick. Or should I just do NMM gold highlight? You don't know numbers? Candlelight. Oh, here it is. 9408. Also, for anybody that is that normally watches Reaper Live, remember Reaper Live is on Wednesday, tomorrow night, Wednesday night instead of Thursday this week. I think I'm gonna go with NMM Gold Highlight. Remember, Reaper Live is tomorrow night, not Thursday this week, because of Thanksgiving. Anybody getting anything crazy for Black Friday? I gotta finish all my shopping this week. For all my Secret Santa stuff. For Friendsgiving, or Friendsmas. Friendsmas. A Gengar ornament. Nice. My fiance loves Gengar. Okay, Kara, can you tell me why this happens? Like, is there too much water in my brush? It feels like it's too on my hand here, you can see on my thumb, it's a little too wet. Right here. I know yellow doesn't cover very well, but it just feels like it's too separated. Oh man, this NMM Gold Highlight feels really liquid, like really, really liquid. That's readable from far away. I got the highlight on the vest. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, it's readable. Makes me kind of want to highlight this a little bit more. Perfect. Yeah, I think the paint just needs to be mixed up a little bit more. Since I have the burgundy wine out, I'm going to do another pass on this cape as well. All right, Kara, what should we do for after this burgundy wine? What kind of red? Should it be like a bright red to help mix up this purple and blue, or are we what are we doing here? This model's been touched up so much that it's all this paint came off in the backpack here. I am unsure. This iPad also died, so I can't pull up references. Violet red. Violet red. Oh, I can't look up the colors because the iPad died. Rip. It's okay. I can read quick. Violet. Right? Hey, I found it. 26. Hey. I might as well Poke Tool this instead of just waiting. I should Poke Tool it right away. Yeah, no Quindies on Tuesdays afternoons. And yeah, Rhonda wasn't feeling well today, so I figured I would stream until the end of the day. I had a tour this morning. I have another tour next week. It's tour season, so a lot of people are traveling for vacation and coming to see family and things like that. So also, I hate this paper, Kara. This Army Painter palette paper. It leaks so much water through it. It just waters everything down, like, over time. Whenever I see Michael's wet palette, it's always like you can see it beating up like on top of the paper because the water's not coming through it. So all right, so second layer is violet red. So I'm only doing this little belt here. All right, let me get ready here. Because I'm going to have to go back and touch this belt up with brown. So I don't mind touching it lightly here. And the idea is to keep a little bit of the burgundy wine in the shadow. Is that right? Obviously, because you want that to be your shadow color. Oop, I didn't mean to touch the belt there. That was an accident. There we go. I think the red was a good choice on that little belt. Hey, Varys Angel. Varys Angel. It's a different name than in-game. I don't know the in-game name. Better than the Twitch name. I wonder if they changed. Correct. All right. I guess I might as well keep the belt of the burgundy. I kind of like the burgundy belt, but we'll do brown to match the pouch and the satchel that he already has on his loot. I don't have any browns. Oh, I have turducken. Yeah, I'll do turducken. I'll do roasted turducken. Ta-da. Burgundy wine, oxide brown, leather brown. Burgundy wine, oxide brown, and leather brown. Oxide. And leather. Oxide. There's leather. Oxide. Oxide. Are all the oxides next to each other? I think they might be. You know, I work here, but I don't... Oh, here it is. Found it. Hey, Joy. 'Tis the season. Yeah. Oh, why does this one sound so bad? Also, the music, is it too low? Can y'all even hear it? It's very low in my ear, so I don't know if you can hear it or not. And the song's almost over anyway. Okay. Then it's pretty quiet. Yeah, the song's ending, so it's probably winding down. All right, what was this? Oxide. And then leather brown. Here you go, Joey. Here, I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. All right. And leather. See how runny that is? Like, there's just water seeping through the brown or through the paper. So it immediately, like, waters down the paint. All right, leather brown. Do you use the same palette, Kara? Do you use the Army Painter palette? This is just the one that I grabbed from the store, so. It's right in front of you. That's right. That's goddamn right. All right. I'm gonna use your same gold. I'm gonna use the same gold. You did blonde hair, orange brown, blonde hair, burgundy one. I have those on my palette already, so. Was it burgundy one? No, it was... What was your triad? It was orange, brown, and blonde hair. What was the other one? Or was it burgundy? I think it was orange, brown, blonde hair, and burgundy. Yeah, okay. Burgundy. Yeah. When in doubt, burgundy. When in doubt, burgundy. It might be too much gold. Do you think it's too much gold? I could make that silver. Nope, not too much. Okay. Since I have the oxide purple out, I mean not the oxide, but the purple out, I figured I would do the bracers. At least the base coat, at least. To get them base coated in. This is too watered down. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'll get the gold that once this dries, I'll finish the gold. And then highlight the belt. All right, where's my orange? There it is. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good base. I guess Joy and Lexi. Anybody else is here? I worked on this guy a couple weeks ago. Little halfling last week. I did this halfling as well. That I've been working on. These little guys with his mushroom cap, shield. His little mushroom cap. He's pretty fun. And then this little awkward... I want to do his cloak again, now that I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit better. I'm happy with all of his worn leather. So, those were quite fun. And then, this was like my second miniature ever, was this little bat. This little battling wizard sorceress. Yeah, she's adorable. Kara helped me a lot with that one as well. What else do I have? That's all I have really over here. It's been my work so far in the past couple weeks. Yeah. I am quite pleased better with these stripes, better than the first one. They're still a little wonky on the right side. I think they're too close together. Like, I feel like they're too close together on the right side. It's okay. It's fine. It's only my second try ever. Where's my blonde hair? Oh, there it is. Joke's on you, I don't have hair. There we go. Just highlight that little gold buckle. All right, let's highlight up this belt. Kara, I don't know if you're still listening. I know you're at work or you have work, but for the belt, I did the base of it with the brown, but now the leather brown. Where's it at? Oh, I lost my leather brown already. Oh no, here it is. Where would that go? Just straight down the middle? Because normally I just do the edges, but I feel like that's not exactly what I want. Please hold. Please hold. And then I need to finish the red. And then that will likely be the end for me. For the day. I gotta get home and level ninja. Hey, there's no events this week, so I'm trying to get to 70 probably at least. I need to paint a little goblin and give it to my fiance. Kara, did you send me something on Discord? I think you did. I heard it go beep. The iPad died, so I think she sent me here. I'll look on my phone. All right, Discord. Okay. So much work is getting done today. Let's see. Kara sent me this. Is this for the belt or is this something else? Okay. Let's see. Belt are the last two images. Okay. So do a lighter brown in the middle, or like gradient towards wherever the tip is. And then highlight the tops, obviously. Yeah. Now this one's flowy though. This one's wavy. And I can see the little like worn bits and pieces you did there. So like right here. Little worn highlights. But I can see that band of light that you graded, and then darker right here in the middle, lighter. It looks like all the worn, you did the worn edges. Is that right? Yeah. So a gradient, but I can see also like the leather boots, the highlight that's right there with the dark little things. Let me see here. So I can see this belt's a little folded, so that the dark is in the middle with the highlight all around the edge. And then this one has like, I can see it's lighter right here and then darker this direction with the highlight on the top. Well, I'm checking fiance. Okay, just making sure. I was looking for an important message. All right. So let me see here. Oh yeah, Kara's a phenomenal painter. Kara's good. Let's see. This I can see where, so I'm going to highlight this edge where it's concaved. I'm going to highlight up here. I can see it's folded right there, so I'm going to make that a little bit darker. Make it dark back here. I'm just going to highlight this middle part right here. I'm just going to do leather right there. And then this one's just kind of flat, but I'm going to do a highlight across the top. And it's not really concaved or bent, so I might just do like a band of light across the top, like lighter. Mix my two browns together. Hey, Studio DK. Hey, Derek, what do you think? This is my second attempt at stripes with the help of Kara. My first attempt was god-awful. Hey, Momo. But I know that these three, like these stripes are too close together. And like these are kind of far apart, and I need to make the purple probably bigger on this side. Hey, Motor City. Was this a raid from Motor City, or I can't tell if I have a raid on this chat, but yeah. Kara sent me something else. Okay, let's see. The iPad died, so I can't pull up the iPad. Oh, it's a Jimmy raid. Jimmy the Brush. Hey, thanks for the raid, Jimmy. Hope you guys are doing okay over there. I'm just about to wrap up here in a little bit, but finishing up some details on this guy. This is working on my second attempt at stripes. Obviously now, yeah, it's driving me crazy now that I look at it that the stripes are too close on the right side. It's okay. You live and you learn. All right, so yeah, darker with a blend in the middle. Sorry. So highlight there with the dark in the middle. Yeah, I can see where your light is hitting right there on the edge. Like I can see the band of light. It's just hard on the belt. So I'm probably just going to blend a little bit from the belt in the middle. Gradient highlight, line dark NMM is the best thing with different ratios. All right. This belt is so small, so I'm not going to stress about it too much. Anyway. So I'm just going to do the edging here. But thanks for the raid, Jimmy. I hope all is well. The little one's growing up. They get older every year, huh? I'm just chilling over here in the studio. Rhonda was not feeling well today, so no Rhonda. You got me instead. I was finishing up a tour this morning, and then after the tour, Rhonda said that she wasn't feeling well. So I was like, you know what? I'll go live today to fill in the time. And here I am. Now I'm just kind of highlighting this belt a little bit. Edging on camera? That's right. Yeah. Oops, I bent my brush too much there. So far, this is my favorite brush I've worked with. One of the guys that works here is having me test out some brushes, and obviously I'm still a new painter, so I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. But this brush that I'm using right now, this Foxbite brush, has been my favorite brush to use so far. This Foxbite Zero. I really like the the way that it feels. It has like some good give to it. I just like it a lot, the way that it feels. It feels very soft. Yeah, this is a Kolinsky Foxbite. And so he's having me test this one out and this one right here. This one, the Gilded Goblin Premium Kolinsky 0. So he's having me test this one out as well. You're painting like you're tickling. Love that beard. Can't get past the bear that looks like a freaking brush. Wait, that went wild. Yeah. And so you can see this one doesn't have as much give as the other one that I really like, the Foxbite, but this one's still pretty decent. So I just haven't used it as much as this Foxbite. Agrexion? I don't know. I did a paint and take a couple of months ago at Board Game Geek earlier this year. And you know what? I just was like sitting at the paint and take running it. And I just grabbed a model and started painting. And ever since then, I come on stream every now and then and do some models. I've only done these models, like these. I have them still on the desk, but these 4 that I finished these 2 halflings a couple days ago, and so worked on this little guy. His eyes are too big, and I just keep getting pointers from Kara and Michael Janae. I need to work on the blending on that, but I was really happy with this hat on this guy. So yeah, these 2 guys, and then the Batling was kind of the first one that I did after the paint and take. I was really happy with the gem on her and the crystals. And I feel like I learn new stuff all the time. I mean, that's how things go, right? You try new things and keep learning and practicing. So I tried stripes on this initially. I didn't really like them that much, so I painted over it and then tried it again today. And I like them a lot better than the first time. Agrexion, yeah, I wouldn't say it's like amazing, but I've worked here for 15 years, so it's like I feel like I have picked up stuff by osmosis just by hearing Anne and Rhonda and a bunch of the other painters talk about things. I've just kind of learned things through osmosis, so I'm just kind of, and I'm a chameleon where I have to like look at something and I can try to replicate it. So for instance, this Batling, Kara did a paint job of this that is in this same color scheme. And so I just tried to copy her color scheme as best as I could. And so that's what I'm kind of trying to do with this is like Carrie Michael Cosby did this piece with orange stripes and purple pants. And she did a green sash, but I'm just kind of practicing what I've learned. Yeah, I have Kara in chat. I have Mr. Janae that works here. Derek was in chat earlier. And, Anne streams every morning on the Twitch channel, so I feel like I can always ask her questions. And so, yeah, I'm kind of lucky, in my opinion. But also I work here and like I have all the paints behind me. So, I can just do stuff whenever there's time available. Wicked MG. That's a lot of paint. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I need to get some LED lights and put them on the bottom, I think. I think that might look pretty cool in the background with LED lights on under all these. I know it's probably driving some OCD people crazy that there's gaps missing, but they're all on the desk. Like, I have them in front of me. So I get up and I take them off, and I'll clean them up. I clean them up, you know, once a week or so. Okay, let's finish this sash. So I need to highlight this sash with, you said the brightest red I can find. That would be like, what, oxide red? I've really liked oxide red recently. Magma. Oxide red's not that bright, though. Lotus orange. Fresh blood. Fresh blood's pretty bright. Use hollyberry? I don't think I have hollyberry. I don't have hollyberry. Oh, clear red. Clear red's pretty bright. Brilliant. Ooh, let's go clear. Oh, just put this in the wrong spot. 279. 279. Yeah. You have to add a little white to the clear. It's too transparent. Okay. I have some solid white on my palette here. And I'm just highlighting, right? This red. I'm just highlighting it. All right, I'm looking to see where the light hits. It's a little too pink, huh? Like that color? Redder? More red? Hey, Trash. How was BGG? How do I get this more red? Maybe I mixed too much white into it? Here we go. You left on Friday? You didn't stay for the whole weekend? I got a copy of Murray, the asshole frog. That's awesome. Yeah, there was some people here from Illinois today, and they were like, oh, I didn't know we could get a tour. And so I gave them a tour, and I was like, yeah, Board Game Geek, because they were talking about how much they love board games. And I was like, Board Game Geek just had a convention this weekend, like. And they were like, really? And I was like, yeah. They were kind of upset that they missed it. Here we go. Oh, you had lunch with Graz on Friday. That's cool. Yeah, I'm kind of. I told Sarah that BGG was this weekend or this past weekend, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I wish you would have told me sooner," because she would have messaged you guys and went out. We would have went out. But honestly, I forgot that it was so close. She was like, "I would have hung out with D." Oh, what am I doing? I'm missing this whole section right here. That's funny. Mid-December. Okay. Well, just let me know. I'll be here. What color did I base coat this sash? Wasn't it this color? I think it was this red. I missed this whole section of the sash. Then I'll get that burgundy. Oh, I did base coat it burgundy. Kara, how's the coverage on the new burgundy? The new burgundy wine. Did it change at all? Sweet. Nice. It's good to hear. I need to darken this up a little bit. I'm gonna glaze that down a little bit. Oh, I'm kind of happy with that red. I think the red actually really works, as opposed to we were gonna kind of do green, just to copy Carrie Michael Cosby. But I'm happy that we went with red. Okay, where's my? Here it is. My violet, Eldritch. There we go. Thanks, Kara. Thanks for helping me. I appreciate it, like always. You the best. Enjoy your... Hope your headache goes away. I'm about to get off here anyway. I gotta figure out somebody to raid. Made a lot of progress today. We redid the pants. I'm still really happy with the vest. The red's turning out great. I need to do a little bit more blending probably there. Gonna touch up... I need to put a darker brown inside of these little holes. Oh, you know what? you know, you get into that where it's like, oh, you keep looking, but get to a point here. Trash, what kind of brushes do you use? I wonder who's on. Normally, yeah. I don't stream this late normally, but we were on a roll, so I was making good progress. There we go. All right, let's see who's on to raid. I'm quite pleased with how he's coming out. Now that we redid the pants and everything. Ah. I'm breaking everything. Oh. All right, who is on? Oh, I'm not even logged in. Oh no. Ugh, why did my iPad have to die? Oh, my phone's dead too. All right. Let's see. I don't have an ending screen. Trash, you use rafts and Winsor Newtons. Oh. I know that, I think Anne uses Winsor Newton, doesn't she? I think Anne might. Hey, but you still got them, and you're a good painter. You still paint. She uses DaVinci. Oh yeah, she uses DaVinci. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Yay, he's coming together. All right, well, I'm gonna go into the control room and go to the starting soon screen and then just start the raid. Since all my iPads and phone died, because I'm terrible at charging everything. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for chilling. I gotta get going. It's the end of the day here. So I'm gonna go to the starting soon screen and let's get this raid going. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.